In this section, you will go through the calibration process for contained volume. Please click on the flickering text on the bottom right to continue. Record the mass of the empty volume measure. Remove the empty volume measure out of the balance. Weigh the standard, also known as mass piece, equivalent to the empty measure. Record the mass of the standard, also known as mass piece. Remove the standard, also known as mass piece, from the balance. Fill the volume measure with liquid just above the graduation mark to be calibrated, without any spillages. Measure the temperature of the liquid inside the volume measure, then, record the liquid's temperature. Set the meniscus to the graduation mark. Weigh the volume measure with distilled water. Record the mass of the volume measure with distilled water. Remove the volume measure with distilled water out of the balance. Weigh the standard, also known as mass piece, equivalent to the empty measure. Record the mass of the standard, also known as mass piece. Remove the standard, also known as mass piece, from the balance. Repeat the process. In this section, you will go through the calibration process for delivered volume. Please click on the flickering text on the bottom right you will be using to weigh the liquid on the balance, and press the table button to zero the mass of the collection container. Pour liquid into your volume measure. Wet the sides of the volume measure, all around. Always wet, at an angle. And then empty the volume measure. Pour liquid into the wet volume measure. Remember to remove the bubbles that form in the liquid. Set the meniscus up to the graduation mark. Now transfer the liquid from the volume measure to the collection container you were tearing. Weigh the liquid in the collection container. Record the mass of the liquid. Remove the container from the balance and put the thermometer inside, to measure the temperature of the liquid. Weigh the standard weight equivalent to the mass of liquid in the collection container, to correct the mass indication. Record the mass of the standard weight. Record the temperature of the liquid in the collection container. Record the air temperature, humidity, and the atmospheric pressure. Please remember that you must repeat these calibration steps at least 4 times.